Okay, hey guys, I got a challenge from another blogger from Britain to give a sample of my accent and discuss how I feel about English in general. So sorry about mistakes I will make. I will make both grammatical and pronunciation as well. Like, but um, that's actually one thing about English. You're gonna make mistakes, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, I've been living in Aberdeen, Scotland for almost 2 years now, and I make mistakes every single day. And so far, I've been understood just fine. So, like the number one rule I would say about speaking any foreign language really is to just use it. Like, if people don't understand you, they'll ask, and most of the time they do understand you. Um, I was asked to tell about a little bit about my background with English and with school as well, like how I did it in school. Did I like it, enjoy it, all that stuff, you know? I started learning when I was 9, and I've been always quite good at it. Getting nines and tens. I think I got an E from my metric examinations. I think, yeah. And I did like English oriented class, and I had an English teacher. Thanks, by the way, helping with the accent a lot. If you're watching this, but yeah, so it's never been really a drag for me, but it's so different when you live in an sorry, but in an environment that is English speaking, because you do a lot of stuff you don't learn in the classroom. For instance, I used to be so scared of making like phone calls in English because I felt so conscious of it and nervous to do it. But when you had to do it, you didn't have any other choice. You kind of do it, and it gets easier. And now I actually work in a shop that I have to take phone calls every single day, and it gets easier. You get used to it, and it's not as fluent as maybe my phone calls in Finnish, but they're close to it. The things I struggle with, I would say the alphabet. I know my alphabet, but it takes a split second to like kind of translate it to my head what alphabet was said, and that kind of affects my work because when people are spelling out addresses or names, it would be easier to like know the alphabet straight away. Um, what else? I was asked also what words sometimes like are difficult to me, like I know how to say them, like what they sound like, but like they don't come out of my mouth as fluently. I would say environment was one of them. Clearly, I struggled with it earlier, or if I'm nervous in general, then everything starts sounding more Finnish. To be fair, um, and what else could I say? I've been told I sound English a lot. I hear it like every single week, which is funny because I live in Scotland, and the more I live in Scotland, apparently the more English I sound, which doesn't really make sense to me. When I'm nervous, I sound more Finnish, and sometimes my essays sound more Finnish than English. Depends. Um, and a lot of native friends who I have, they say it's not really the accent that tells them foreigner, it's my intonation. Because in Finnish you have the stress on first syllable, but in English it can be pretty much in any syllable, to be fair. So, but I manage, and I'm not as embarrassed about my accent anymore. I'm working on it. I'm trying to learn the stresses right. But in everyday life, like, no, I haven't had issues with people not understanding me. And then again, why should I be embarrassed about my accent? It shows where I'm from, and I'm not embarrassed to be British. So I think that's it. Sorry about a lot of the ums and ers, but I'm not cutting this, so, and I'm not reading it from anywhere, so That's it. But anyways, that's how I feel about English. Thanks.